What's good, everybody? Brandon from ESCAPETHEROOMers. We are in Boisbriand, Quebec, at Immersia, their other location. And we are playing the infamous Grand Immersia Hotel. Very excited to see what that's about because we have not played it yet, but we're about to head in there. Plenty of parking around here for you, so you won't have any worries when you make it over to this location. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're giving you sneak peeks inside of that room that we're about to play and allow you right now. Let's go. Guys, we are having a blast here in Laval, Quebec, and we're playing Immersia Escape Games. We're so excited to get in there right now. The sun is out. We have Mike with us today. We're gonna get in there, check it out. Are you ready? You better like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you'll know what to expect when we get in there because we're gonna give you sneak peeks. Let's go.
We're surrounded by
What's good, everybody? It is Brandon from ESCAPETHEROOMers and continuing on our Canada tour, and we are still in Laval, Quebec, and I'm with Max. Max, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good. We are at Immersia at one of the locations, and we're playing Weekend at the Shack here. We're actually standing in one small corner of the room itself. But before we get into that, Max is the man of all trades. I'm sorry, he's the jack. He's Superman. He does everything. How are you today?
Doing great.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
All right, tell us, at this location, how many games do you have available?
So in this location we have 4 games at this moment. The Weekend at the Shack is one of the first games that we introduced, that we actually built when we started our escape rooms in 2016. And we have 3 other games and one that we recently changed for a new one in 2021. So, but in a smaller space. It's a smaller location than we have here, but very interesting in terms of how we integrated multimedia in our games, even back when we started in 2016.
Right. So which one here seems to be the most popular? The one that
you're standing in it right now. Yeah, this one, it's been, like I said, 6 years, even more than 6 years that it's been open, and it's still booking solid every week, every month. I'm even in our original business plan. We were like, yeah, year and a half, 2 years maybe.
Right.
and we're over 6 years later, and it's still booking pretty solid.
Well, we're excited to. We haven't played yet. We just walked in and I saw him. I was like, let's get this interview done. So tell us, you have another location.
Yes.
How many games are over there?
So right now we have 3, but we have a 4th one that we're about to launch on March 21st. So in a couple weeks.
What is the name of this new one?
So this new one is called Project Reset. Reset is an acronym, but I'm not saying what that acronym means.
Okay. All right, but it's called Project Reset. And you guys should definitely go to the website, subscribe, stay tuned for updates on that. Now, tell us, is there any other updates you'd like to share with them about what's coming for Immersia?
Yeah, so like we mentioned, we have Project Reset that's coming up. We have space in our second location for another game, so we're going to be building that and probably launching that in 2024. We're aiming early 2024 for that 5th game in that second location. And after that, God knows what's next.
Another location.
Maybe. Maybe in the States, maybe in... No, I don't know.
Yeah, less driving for us.
Yeah,
Bring it to us.
Exactly. No, but yeah, we're still going to be evaluating but we're here for the long run, so we're still going to be creating new things, and that's our goal.
All right. You play escape rooms?
Of course I do.
All right. Give us one that stood out for you. Preferably the name of the company and the game, or anyone you want to shout out.
Yeah, well, obviously, you know, I'm gonna shout out our buddies at Escaparium in Laval, our neighbors.
Yep.
I've recently played the Forgotten Cathedral, I think is the name in English.
Yeah.
It's magnificent. It's like super epic. Like you really think you're in a cathedral, and that's a hard thing to create in an escape room context, and they make it work. So yeah, they're definitely we've been in contact with the owners at Escaparium ever since we both opened around the same era. So we've always pushed each other to get better every game.
Friendly competition.
Friendly competition is always good. So
yeah, and they're like 3 minutes away.
Exactly.
We just came from there, and he's not lying. It was great. And thank you for giving that shout out to Escaparium for the Forgotten Cathedral. Next thing we want to ask you is, do you get the Game Masters? I know you're so busy, but you do everything. Do you still get the Game Master and watch players?
Yeah, not as much as we used to, because at the beginning we didn't have any employees, so we were the Game Masters. I even had like a full-time job, and then at night and weekends do Game Master. Obviously now I'm focusing 100% on our escape room business. I'm still, getting involved in the operations, making sure that everything runs smoothly. I do observe once in a while a couple of our groups that are coming in, but our game masters are now much better than myself at running these games, so I'm definitely letting them run the show.
Okay. Does anything come to mind, like a funny story or like a crazy story you've seen players do in the rooms?
Yeah, well, the anecdote that always comes back when we get that question is we had like this couple from, like, they were originally from Russia, but they were Canadians, and they could speak French. And candidly, they asked us the question, can we make love in the room? And I was like, there's cameras, right?
Wait, which room is this? Not this room, is it?
So obviously they did not proceed with. Yeah, but
I mean, it might be cheaper than going to a hotel, right? So
probably.
Yeah.
We have some cheap hotels.
But they only get 6 minutes.
Well, it depends.
It depends on which room they're
depends on the endurance. Well, we won't go into that.
Well, thank you for sharing that story, and I'm assuming that you said that they were denied for that request.
Oh yeah. Well, we just said there's cameras. After that, I mean.
Oh, you let them. Okay. All right. They didn't say no. Next thing we want to know is something about you that most people do not know outside of Immersia. You have a hidden talent, a hobby.
Well, for me personally, I'm not the most interesting person in our company.
He's lying.
No, because we have, like, you met just outside, like if you play some of our games, you'll see a recurring character not a recurring character, but someone that's an actor that's in all of our games. Well, he's actually an actor
wait, Ryan Reynolds works here?
Not quite. Let's not put his ego too high. But he's played in a lot of theater, TV, and locally.
Okay.
We have my sister, who's also an owner. She's an Olympic medalist.
Oh.
She won in London and Rio in synchronized diving.
Wow.
Another one is a singer. She does that for a living, like as part of her multi-talented. Yeah. So
I still don't know much about Max because he's telling me hidden talents of everybody else.
Yeah. Well, I used to work in
marketing.
marketing, and I was good at digital advertising, so it did help.
Yeah.
Push our business forward, and I love playing hockey, baseball, golf. I play a lot of sports as well. So
well, you're in Canada, you gotta play hockey, right? Isn't that one of the standards? Like,
you gotta know how to skate. If you're in Canada and Quebec, that's sort of learn how to skate, then learn French.
Mandatory. Well, hey Max, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. And you guys check out our website, EscapeTheRoomers.com, so you know what we thought of Weekend at the Shack. And also like and subscribe our YouTube channel because we're showing you what to expect when you get here to Laval, Quebec, at Immersia. The parking situation, the lobby area, sneak peeks inside of some of the rooms, such as this one. And also you get to hear these insane stories and the creativity behind how these rooms get created by guys such as this guy right here. And you'll know what to expect, and you will not be disappointed when you make it over to Immersia. So for now, peace out.
Nothing is ever enough when I gotta go get it. This shit is a must. Not giving the middle fingers is up till I fill up my cup. No matter how dark it get, once I spark this shit, we can all get lit. I'm like an architect with a draw to switch, a bunch of plans to build till it all connects. On your mark, get set, I'm on a charter jet, 'cause I started from the bottom till I saw what's next. Larger checks with larger checks, I'm far from fish till it all makes sense. Money about to get lit 'cause they feeling the high, feeling themselves 'cause they feeling the vibe. This will get played a billion of times, so like this shit up, 'cause I'm feeling my pride. Something out